Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome to Morning Wood. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. I'm sorry I have been gone for a while. It was a really rough weekend. Some of you know about it, some of you don't, but it was a rough weekend. So I try to get my head back on straight and we'll see how we're doing. Hey, Brian. So my system is off, my total system. So I've been kind of working on some other things. I'm still not quite sure how they're going down, but my eyeballing has been pretty solid. Every every night I like to pick my just three off the top of my head, and those have been doing well. I'm back. So out of the gate, the first one that I like that just popped off the page to me was Akron. You guys know I've been cashing on Akron a lot this season, but they're finding themselves in a spot right now where Ohio hasn't played since February the 2nd. So they're kind of in a layoff spot, and I'm going to roll with Akron. The other way I kind of like this one to go was over. Akron, as a team, averages about a 145 through January and February, but overall, their last four in February, they've gone, all four of their games in February have gone over this 151.5. So I kind of like that. You got Liberty spread pending. I looked at that too. Hey, Laterica, I know Mercury retrograde. It's a beezy. You got him at +2. Oh, that's killer. I saw him at -1 is where I took him this morning, but now I see it moved to -2. So I'm going to roll with that and go on. I like it to go over, but I'm just not sure with the Ohio layoff. Ohio's totals are in the 155s. They definitely score more, but I just worry because they've been gone. You want me to put it up anyway? Should we just put it up? Place your Akron bet before the show just in case it moved again. Good call. Okay, so we like that. And then another one that just popped off to me was the Oklahoma game, just because I've really been fading. Where is that game? Kansas State all season. And so I'm just going to roll with Oklahoma minus the 10.5 on this one. The Big 12 is getting real competitive. I did cash on that Texas Tech game last night. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm going to roll with Oklahoma. And then I did one more, and then we'll get to you guys. Actually, I did three more, but I just don't know how I feel about them. Because my totals are off right now. I've got the totals, but my totals are off. So here we go. But the Notre Dame at Louisville game, I do like that one to go over the total. The last four Notre Dame has played on the road have all gone over a 142. Syracuse pushed it. Duke was at 82. Georgia Tech at 60. Pitt a 142. All of those on the road. But Louisville, they had that big layoff. Then they played UNC and they lost outright 99-54. But I expect them to bounce back here. I kind of like Louisville, and I like this one to go over. So that's where I was at on that. I'll see what you guys say before I put it up. Yeah, a lot of you are on LSU. I'll write that down. I was looking at Pacific and San Diego. I think that game goes over. And Georgia State, App State, I like that one to go under. And I also like Georgia State there. So that's kind of where I'm at on those. I don't know if I should put them up on the board because I don't want to give you guys losers is where I'm at right now. I'm going to put the App State under up because App State is one heck of an under team. And I do feel pretty good about that one. In their last 5 games, the closest they came to a 142.5 was against Georgia State, who they're playing today. And Georgia State, even their total average is higher, yes, but it's still just a 138. Last time they played, it came in at a 135. So I'm going to do that. Oh, get it, Nick. 4-0 in NHL yesterday. You like Notre Dame money line? That's what I mean. I don't need to put all that up. Okay, so you think Florida rolls over Auburn? I think they're playing today. Guys, put it in the chat. We'll just start with this one. Do y'all like Florida or Auburn? I personally am going to stay off of this one. I know Craig Trapp said he is going to stay off it, and it's the same reason that Craig is, that Auburn's cashed us quite a bit of money this season. But I can see at the same time, like, why you'd want to fade them. Oh, this one has a free pick for us. Hold on. This pick says Florida, from whoever picked it. So, I mean, I would kind of be in more of a place where I would want to fade Auburn because everyone's been cashing on him. You like Georgia State to cover too? Okay, I'll write it down then, Elliot. Because that was my play on it. And what are they now? I had them at -6.5. Is that still what they are? Florida size will be the difference. Size matters, y'all. It matters. Okay, we want to roll the Florida route. Stay away from Florida, says Cat Cat. Byron says Florida. You stayed off this one. Okay. Oh, I was messing with Bowling Green. My phone was blowing up all freaking morning long, so I was a little distracted too. Okay, so Florida. Are you guys all good on LSU also? That's our other one. See, Nick likes App, though, over the Georgia State. Ellie and I agree, so it's a pick made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven. We'll take them -6.5 would turn them into a what? -0.5. I mean, they are in a revenge spot. App beat them last time out. I really like Georgia State a lot this season. I've liked App too, don't get me wrong, but I like Georgia State more. Plus, they're 8-1 at home, 4-3 against the spread. App 12-9 is their record, but they're only 3-5 on the road, 3-4-1 against the spread on the road. So, yeah, I was leaning in towards that direction. All right, I think we should stay off of the Florida game, personally. +2 would move into a +8, right? Yeah. But we can talk about it. And then LSU was against my Georgia? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, put it in the chat. LSU or Georgia? UConn. I like UConn today, Nick. Prepared? I see your hands. Your best bet is Baylor to cover that big spread. They win by 30, but hasn't Baylor been off for a minute? Yeah, I think we stay away from this. I'm going to make a little X right there. Let's just take it. Oh, your friend is gone. We missed you. Yeah, that friend is gone. My friend who was in town is gone. I had a death in like the friend family, and it was like a self-inflicted death, and that happened on Friday. And so it was a brain smashing situation. And I was just telling you guys how I went to the Final Four for 5 years in a row. This is who I did it with. And then his team was Syracuse, and they played my Duke last night. So it's just been a bit of a rocky weekend for me. Okay, so Florida is coming down. I don't know about LSU and Georgia. I did like Richmond today. That was another one against UMass. But I was a little iffy on that one too. Allie plus Ellie's. That's right. ISU, but Georgia is sketchy. Best bet's Oklahoma. Yeah, I agree. I really like Oklahoma in this spot. I mean, they're in too tough of a conference and too close to March to let Kansas State, win or even come close. I get it's a lot of points. Thank you, guys. A lot of you like Notre Dame on the money line. Really? Why? Can I ask why? Like, we know Louisville was on a layoff, and yeah, they got smashed by UNC, but like now they're back again. So Guess who's back? Back again. So I don't know. I kind of think that's another one maybe to lay off of, but I like, where's my paper again? I like it going over more than I think I like a side on it. I like it over. Your paperwork's on the coffee table if you want to finish that. Louisville has the better defense. Notre Dame, better field goal percentage. Louisville, more rebounds. Yes, you. Notre Dame, more assists. It's just kind of, they were back and forth to me, but I feel like Louisville's kind of in a spot where because of that beatdown, they're going to show up a bit. It's where the coffee table, where we keep the coffee table. It's right there. All right. Joker NYC is on us with our Georgia State. Thanks, Craig. VCU's missing their star player. I mean, that was one of my bad picks last week. Was St. Louis against Dayton. So I'm into St. Louis, obviously, but I just got burned by them. So I'm a little upset with them. Let me find Notre Dame again. Notre Dame. I see a lot of people that were digging the Cornhuskers today. This free pick right here digs the Cornhuskers today too. PSU's 1-8 on the road and 6-3 against the spread on the road, which beats the 4-7. But Nebraska has been rolling along. Why can't I find Notre Dame? I wish I could type these in and just search their butts. I don't know what it would be on the money line, but it's moving in the Louisville favor. I'm not going to give them money line here. But I do like it with that tease. And like I said, we shouldn't play for the tease, but if everyone's kind of on Notre Dame on the money line, then maybe we can throw it into Craig on Georgia Tech +3. They do everything. They do everything better than Virginia Tech. All right, I'll pop them up. So it'd be 10.5 would be what Notre Dame was if you wanted to do that. Oh, no worries. Penn State playing revenge of Nebraska defeat. Okay, let's look at Georgia Tech. I've had luck with them this season. They're +3.5. But they're not a good road team. That's what their little issue is here. Whereas Virginia Tech is a good home team. All right, so let's think about that one for a minute. I did kind of dig St. John's and Nova as an under, and I know that number's dropped quite a bit. And I know I also tell you guys that St. John plays to an over, that they push teams above that number, but I think that number's a bit high for a Villanova team. So I kind of like that going under the 152.5. I'll put that in my area as a straight better. Okay. What else do we got going on? You like St. John plus the 11, Virginia Tech 9-1 at home. Yeah. You like St. John with the points. That's a couple of you now. Akron should roll. Okay, good deal. We've got a lot of confirmation on Akron. St. John would be, and it's moving in their way too. I always like to see that. Would be +11. I don't know how you can't like it when it's going to be a +16 in the freaking Big East, or 17. Ah, Sheboygan. I meant to write that in red. Okay. We'll get them going on and on and on and on and on, and sweeter than Ben and Jerry's. Ooh, Akron first half. Yeah, I love Richmond today. I talked about I brought them up and then I forgot about them. I went on Richmond too. I cash on Richmond a bunch. They're one of those teams I can just like boop them when I'm not like capping and I hit them. Yeah, yesterday I had a good little one with Sam Houston State, Louisiana, and one other one. I think Richmond's -9, aren't they? Spiders. See what our free pick guy says. He likes Richmond too. All right. So we go -9 and pop us into a -3. I used to love UMass. When I was little, they were like one of my favorite. When they had like Marcus Camby and Lou Rowe, I thought Lou Rowe was like the coolest name you could have, Lou Rowe. Okay. Oh, you guys made my eyes tear up now. Stuffy again. Okay. Florida State, Duke, Louisville, Virginia, all quality road losses by Georgia Tech. That's a good point. Under on Penn State. There's another Bowling Green. Okay, I'm into Bowling Green too. They've really had a bit of a resurgence. And I say this every time, but like, remember the beginning of the season, we really liked Bowling Green, and then all of a sudden they just like took a hit, and now they've kind of got their stuff back together. The green. So Laterica teased Iowa State to 30. I can't say that I hate that because, and I know that it's going against like everything we know about Baylor, but Baylor's been on a layoff, and that is a lot of points. And I understand that they win by a lot of points, but that's a little too sus for me. So Bowling Green -7 would roll to a -1. Had to slow down on teasers after a bad beat on Saturday. Saturday's a hard day, man. Baylor could win by 35. I get that, but it's just, I don't like them coming off Elliott's on Bowling Green too. Elliott's putting a K on Baylor. Well, to cover that easy. All right, let me look at it. Let me look. Because, I mean, all we've been doing all season is fading Iowa State. But the line's moving in an Iowa State direction. I just feel like I have to stay off of this. I think this is a riskier play. Iowa State's good at covering. That's the only reason you tease them. All right. See, Renaud likes Virginia Tech money line, which would be on the other side of her. I got him up there, Roberto. You just can't see him. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, weekends are rough for everybody. I think everybody kind of likes Akron first half, especially because I'll put him up there too, because not Miami, Ohio is coming off a long break. They haven't played since the 2nd. So what's the number on Akron first half? I'm not going to get it from where I'm at. It's got to be like pick or something, doesn't it? You got to look at both sides, and Iowa State's been covering more than Baylor. Baylor are on another level, but that's what they want you to think. Laterica is the one who's making the sharp play here. She's like fading the home team who crushes and la. I'm not doing UMass. I'm on Richmond. What do you guys? I thought we had a bunch of Richmonds, and I like Richmond, so we went that way. -1 for Akron first half, K Diggs. That's what I'm guessing you're telling me here. Okay, so we'll stick them up there too. Woo! Oh, -2. We're getting a lot of different numbers. -2, -1, -0.5, -2. We'll just put a question mark by that. But I think either way, you're like right in there. Don't let layoffs scare you. Baylor is a good play. I'm just, if you guys want to play, you're split. It's not just me. You guys are split. If everyone was like, play this one, then I'd be like, okay, but there's a lot of Iowa States in here too. No worries, Robert. Does Arkansas Pine Bluff stand a chance? I glanced at this earlier. It was a glance I did. I've glanced all night. Where are they? There they are. Okay, so Arkansas Pine Bluff 7-8 against the spread on the road is really not that bad when you're a 1-14 team on the road. 16 points is a lot. Prairie View is 4-0 against the spread at home. 7-3 in their last 10. Okay, let me look at them real quick. We need leg show for this. That's our swagger. I'm not big in the swag. Swag attack. Let me see. What do you guys think? Arkansas Pine, the play of the day, Florida money line, get that cash. If you like VT, there's not much value on the money line. Iowa State money line plus 1150 versus Baylor. I'm not going that far. Miami, Ohio is a strong play. I've liked them a lot this season, and hold on, I'll look them up next. Pine Bluff. Yeah, Pine Bluff, their field goal percentage is at 37 compared to a 46. Though it doesn't seem like they get blown out by much. You know, Southern, they went into overtime, lost by 2. AMU lost by 1, lost by 6 to Alcorn State, 5, 6, 7, 8 to Jackson State, and 3 there. Oh, but here's the blowouts. It's Prairie View. Wow. MVSU 77-31. I'm going to say, I don't know. I need a pen to do this kind of biz. Okay, let's look at Miami, Ohio. I know that conference. Central Michigan. I'm the one that always wants to bet on Central Michigan, and then you guys always talk me off of it. And I'm usually happy that you did. Don't do it, Allie. Don't do it, girl. -4. Miami, Ohio's been getting beat up, but they've been getting beat up by the really good teams in their conference. 26, 83 is 4, 5, 6, 7 to Kent. 9 to Kent. Toledo, 72, 82, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 17. 12. I don't know about this one. Do you guys have thoughts? I need to stick in your thing. VCU leading scores out. So VCU's St. Louis, right? That's what we're dealing with. We went on St. Louis, right? I like Pacific today as well. I have numbers on them. And I like it going over that total. Why was I staying off of it? There's a reason. There's a reason out there that I was staying off of it. Okay, I can get behind St. Louis against VCU. Let me find it right here. It'd be minus 3.5. would be a plus 2.5. You notice we're back down to our little cards. I need to go to the store and re-up on our jam. Okay, looking at the stats with you. Miami, it's a no for me. They might, yeah, that's what I mean. Miami, it's just a little close to call for me. If you can go back and look, read the last 16 options I have given, lost 2. So if you're new to this, or maybe you forgot, but like I'm getting so many texts at one time, or so many comments at one time, which I totally appreciate. But if there's something that I'm really, really missing, maybe put it in all caps and do it twice in a row. So when I scroll back, I can see what you're talking about. I can like pick them out easier. You know what I mean? Because there's just a lot, which is good. Oh, and if you're just joining, don't forget to give that thumbs up. Ollie want Baylor. Now we've all gone Baylor. Yeah, everyone, don't forget, give me that thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. You like the UMass. Robert, how are they at covering? Oh, so now Richmond is sus. I don't know if Arkansas Pine Bluff has a chance. I mean, Prairie View really beats people up. It's not that Pine Bluff keeps games close, but Prairie View blows you out. So that's a little much for me. Hit the likes, everyone. If anyone's going to play Akron first half, better get it in. You got 15 minutes. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay. I need DK has 25 boots. I don't know what that means. Remember me and you, Allie, going back and forth about Norfolk, and she said over, and I was on the under. I'm on your side, though, Ladybug. I know you guys can call me. I'm not getting them all right. I promise you. I do have some good. I'll go like 11-1 or 10-0, and then have my one. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about Texas and Kansas? I feel like I just faded Texas, and it worked out for me. Don't forget also, if you're talking about a game like this, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not laying -71 money line. I don't know who we're talking about there. Remember me? No. Washington plus 9.5. Penn State under is a top play. I like you too, Ronald. You guys can call me. It's fine. You know that. You know that. I'm not going to be. There's too many of you, but if I remembered, I could call you guys all out on some stuff too. Okay, so wait. I do like Akron first half. So I got them at -1.5. So I am going to hit that. I did it. Did you glue them in your book? Okay. What else was I looking at? Washington plus 9.5. That's why I put you guys on the board like that, so I can come back. Who is old Washington playing? They're at Arizona State. You guys, I don't fade Arizona State, but you guys are more than welcome to. That number is moving in a big way towards the ASU side. You guys were, here's one. You guys were all wrong about Washington last week when I liked Stanford. Remember that? Anyone remember that? Because I do. All right. So you like them plus 9.5, which would turn them into a plus. I hashtagged them 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.5. So if you're into that, be ahead. All right. Well, feels like we're getting there. What am I missing? Okay, I'm just going to sit with you guys for a minute here. Earl likes Washington, or Nick Earl likes Washington also. Yeah, I am on at the same time every day. I was on a little bit of a break there. It's about 1 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern is where I start. It just depends on my kid's class and when he gets out. And yeah, Kansas does always play great around March, but this isn't the same Kansas. You remember, Neil, see? I could see Washington 10 plus. I got him up already, though, Boo. I got him on the board. No, I see him. Like I said, you guys, they come in so fast. Like that was 1, 2, 3. I just got right there. Elliott, GTS, and K Diggs. Okay, so a lot of y'all are on the Washington side. All right. See ya, Elliott. I'll see you on the money line. No problem. Yeah, ASU does have a horrible defense. But Washington's just had a horrible season. But ASU kind of has too. I'm gonna put these higher so you can see it better. Anyone under Richmond? No. Okay. No problem, Nathan. Okay. Is there anything else? Who's LCU? What am I missing on an LCU? Loyola Chicago? No, that'd be a LUC. I know Craig was into Illinois today against MSU, Michigan State. Do you guys have any feelings? Does anyone feel some type of way about that? I like Texas too. I am not even having Kansas in my world right now. But I can lay off of it. My hair is killing me. But I could lay off of it. Georgia Tech was a real back and forth one. A lot of y'all liked the other side of that. Here it is, Virginia Tech. We said Georgia Tech does everything better than Virginia Tech. I've been a G-Tech fan this season, so don't get me wrong on it. I'm going to put it in the chat. Georgia Tech or Virginia Tech. I'm not thrilled with Va-Tech. I will say that. You love Illinois? Yeah, Craig did too. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. Okay, so there were a lot of you on Sheboygan on that LSU play. Okay, we'll put Illinois up. I think they were. I just saw them. And here's LSU. I just like Georgia, so maybe this is me getting in your way because I do that sometimes. Because I do watch these shows back and I'll realize like, shit, they told me like 3 times to take this and like I mean to take it, but then I'll get whipped up in something else and I never actually write it down. So that's what I mean. If I'm doing that and there's something I was supposed to write down, yeah, it's moving towards LSU. Put it in the comments like 3 times in caps. Be like LSU, LSU, LSU. So I can remember that, and it would be a plus 1.5, I think. 5, yeah. Okay, so you got your LSU up there, boys and girls. And then Georgia Tech. Neil likes Georgia and Georgia Tech. See, me and Neil are on the same page here. I like that way too. West Virginia -7. Tony likes the VT big man. They can shoot. See, Va-Tech. All right. Isn't it? Am I high? Okay. No, I'm not. Okay, so there's 3, 4, 5 West Virginias right there. So I'm going to consensus that. I've got Illinois written down. I just haven't got back to him yet. Okay, and that'd be 4. Plus would be a what? 4, 5, 6, 7. Allie, get it together. I think it's a 2.5. Yes, it is. Okay. I had to get there. And then West Virginia. That line's moving towards TCU, though. I feel like we missed our best number there with TCU, and otherwise it's going a different direction. TCU is bad on the road, but why is that number moving from a -9 to a -7 is what I would like to know. That's what I'd like to know. Here's Illinois right here. It's a Craig trap play. We can trust it. -7 goes to a -1. Ow! Fudge buckets, that hurt. Buckets. Oh, I pinched my finger in between the marker parts. Right in between the marker parts. Okay, anybody else I'm missing? Oh, no problem for the picks. People hate unders in college basketball, but I like them too. I agree. Hey, Donna, no problem. TCU is at home. Did I say they weren't? They are at home, if I said that wrong. But the number's moving. They're 2-9 against the spread at home. I just don't want to do it because I don't know. Because the line's not going the way. 2 points is a lot, especially for a home team that's not covering. You know what I'm saying? This is the eyeball test that we talk about. Did I say Nova under? Yeah, I did. Here's Texas going the Texas way. Texas is not as good at covering at home. That's because everybody rolls in and tries to beat the snot out of them, though. They're one of those teams. Beating Texas on the road or beating Texas when they're at home is a good signature little win for you. UConn was another one we all really liked. And they are -4.5, which puts them to a +1.5. Okay. I think we got a bunch. You're my second or third pen under 148. I will say that our totals do not do that well when they're up on the board. When I get them, no offense, but when I get them from you guys, our totals don't typically do that well. I like Nebraska, PSU not to cover. That was a big play today. A lot of people were dealing, we're getting on Nebraska today. So I'm not opposed to that. Which would be a 48, 50, 52, 54, 154. If you want to go under on that Penn State. Ho! Was that a sign that it goes under or a sign we shouldn't take it? I'll let you decide. All right, we've only got 3 push pins left, people. I feel like my tag is out. It totally is. I do like Texas today, Jared. Yes, I do. But a lot of people are on KU. Nice. Go Liberty. I cashed them yesterday. Vatek at home. ASU's missing players. Okay, so we're on the other side of ASU, so we're good there. Yeah, I like Buffalo. They're playing Northern. They're playing someone cruddy, aren't they? I want to say like Northern Illinois. Yeah. But again, it's moving into that Northern Illinois area. 13 to an 11.5. That's why I laid off of it. But this is a good team on the. I don't know. But we had a second the Buffalo. Let me get back down. I took Texas, Akron, and West Virginia in a big parlay. I'm liking Texas, y'all. My whole back is done. Superstition, Miami, Ohio, -3. We talked about them and then we just didn't like them. Didn't we? Yeah, we talked about them and then we got into something about Miami, Ohio, and we decided to stay off it. Ole Miss and Mizzou. I've really liked Ole Miss this season. But I really like Mizzou as well. This is a popper upper. The line opened Mizzou -4, and it's moving a half a point down to Ole Miss. I would lean the Ole Miss way, getting points here. 4 and 5 on the road and against the spread. And Mizzou has just been like, am I right? They've just kind of been in a weird spot right now where they're losing their crap and can't do that this late in February, man. So I would lean in an Ole Miss way there. And if I remember correctly, I feel like Ole Miss has these wins that you don't necessarily expect them to have. This is the Southeastern Conference. It is the 6 p.m. game. Yeah, it's that Ole Miss defense. That's what it is. They're coming off that the last game was a loss to Mississippi State, but they just beat South Carolina at South Carolina. They beat Mizzou 80-59. They beat Auburn at Auburn in overtime, and they beat Tennessee. That's the last 5. Whereas Mizzou, they won at South Carolina, lost at Georgia, lost at home to Arkansas, lost at Ole Miss, and they did beat Alabama by 3. I would roll Ole Miss here, is what I would do. That's my final answer. Yeah, I like Pacific. Mizzou's wonky. I got UConn and Oklahoma up on the boards, so we got that. Pacific, what was my thing with them again? I like it over. Pacific, I took over. I didn't bet it, but on my paper, I took it over. Robert likes Pacific. Okay, that would be the team. I mean, San Diego's not it. Weren't we just deciding between Pacific and BYU the other day? Pacific. I don't think I spelled that right. And a lot of us were on Pacific, so that just attests to how good we think they can be. But then our final bet was BYU. We got there. Here it is. This is what bothered me about the Pacific game. First of all, the line seems short because it's only -2.5 for Pacific, and it moved from a 3.5 to a 2.5. So this is why I was like, I don't know. But if you guys are into it, I'm into it, because this was my first initial feeling also. But I did feel like I needed to put a disclaimer on there. There was a reason I didn't initially take this. Would be a plus. I can't do math today. Like, I'm still not ready for math. Still not ready. Would make it 3. Okay, so 2 would be 3.5, right? Yeah. Plus 3.5. I could get behind that. Focus Miami. Bet up to 4. Miami, Ohio. Leg show. Oh, leg show's here. Teased Akron to a pick and Pacific to +1.5. You won Liberty straight up today. Love the Clippers. Wizards played an overtime game last night, and the Clippers lost to Brooklyn on Sunday. That's from the leg show. A go-go. I think we're on everybody else. We're on Akron. We're on Pacific. And, yeah. We took Virginia Tech, didn't we? Yeah, we got Virginia Tech up, Ty. Things are good. I feel like we got enough. We got Bowling Green on the board. You like Arkansas at Bama? Akron's getting ready to tip off right now. Hogs will win outright. Yeah, that Bowling Green line made me Made me feel some type of way also. Okay, let's put Ole Miss up, and then let's call it a board. Because I do like Ole Miss in this spot. You put 5 units on Tejas. Ron likes Bama. And Ron, you always like LSU. Nothing wrong with that. They're a good team. Where'd Ole Miss go? I feel like LSU should be up there because there are a whole bunch of yins that like it. So plus 3.5. And you could get it at a 9.5. Did I do LSU? Yeah, LSU is up there. Okay, you guys, you got me. You talked me into it. Okay. Easy does it. Bowling Green in a blowout. Yeah, we all took Akron. Well, I don't know if we all did, but I would say we all took Akron. Buffalo. That's a lot of Buffaloes. I think St. Louis is up there. St. Louis is up there. Akron's -4 now. I already bet Akron. I bet Akron at -1 this morning. So I just took them first half because it was about to start, but I'm already on Akron. And LSU loses. Well, you're the first one. You like LSU under. Still traumatized for watching Bowling Green play football. It's the best thing about being single now. I lived with a guy for almost 3 years. Like, I don't mind watching college football, but I don't need to watch Bowling Green play college football. Okay? So it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I saw last night it was Akron +2. Then I think everyone figured out that Ohio had been on a break. I don't know. Georgia's like, yeah, see, on the LSU Georgia game, I'm leaning Georgia. It's just all of you guys are LSUing. So these are your plays. Nice. You got Akron first half and for the game. Capitals are not beating Pittsburgh. LOL. Devils in the NHL. Florida and Prairie View. No, I'm not looking. Not looking. Okay, so are we good here? I feel like we're good. Let me just scroll back up a little bit to make sure I got you guys all in. Yeah, we did Villanova in a revenge game. We just like St. John with all those points was our thing. I like the Villanova game to go under. And I know I talk a lot about St. John, but St. John +17, I like that against Nova. Are we still on that? Do we still dig St. John and Villanova? Thomas is rolling with Georgia. I think we should take LSU down. We're split. We're very split on the U. I think we're split here. Is there anything else? Okay, I'm going to put up the board. If you guys see something that looks wonky, let's take it down. Actually, let me organize them first, and then we'll go from there. Ah, crap, I'm stuck on things. Okay, it's all right. We're going to make it work. Okay, so these are my straight bets. Akron -2. This is already going on. Oklahoma -10.5. App State under 142.5. And Villanova under 152.5. Those are my straight bets. If you want to tease them, go ahead. Also, we're just going to stick Akron. We could take this down because at this point, if you haven't taken Akron first half, then I don't know what to tell you. Akron is got to get in where you fit in. That's why you got to watch your show early, right? Okay, we're going to keep our bigs together. So we did take Virginia Tech -3.5 at home against Georgia Tech. Notre Dame, we took 4.5 plus 4.5. St. John, we took plus 11. Yukon, we took minus 4.5. These are a lot of bigs. We don't do well when we have a lot of bigs. Illinois, Ole Miss, and St. Louis. I don't know if they're considered bigs. Okay, with these guys, we did like Pacific. We really like Bowling Green and Georgia State. We'll put Richmond there. Isn't it funny how they just all seem to work out? And then that's our total that we liked. You know what? I am going to keep Akron first half up here because that way we can mark ourselves later. Okay. No under in Penn State. Yeah, right here. That's an under in Penn State. What about over under in Georgia? I don't know. Ain't nobody hitting on nobody, you trolls. He's not hitting on me. Oh, stop it. I know Ernie Torres. He comes here every morning. It's all right. Don't talk crap in the chat. We need positive vibes. No one's going to win money if we don't have positive vibes. Okay. No one was hitting on me. It's all good. Oh, that's right. Campbell was one that I liked and that a bunch of you liked. I kind of don't want to leave them out because I do have good feelings about Campbell today. Oh, but it was the high point on the road against the spread. High point 6 and 5 on the road against the spread. And Campbell's 3 and 6 at home against it. But there are a lot of you who like it. And do we want LSU to go back in? These are my two questions. And then we'll do the board. Campbell minus 3.5. I don't know about this one now that I'm looking at it. There was something I saw earlier that I did like. Would be a plus 3.5 is a what? 2.5. I feel like we got a lot. We got too many. Okay. Chelsea and Munich are money today if you're doing EPL. Chelsea, sorry. I work with Chelsea Messenger. Chelsea and Munich. I know how that. I can actually pronounce that one. I have been practicing my Quinnipiac. Okay, I'm jamming with this. See, too many bigs and not enough totals. I know, really, we're fighting in the chat. Yeah, don't bring negativity into the betting place. Not enough total. I didn't do totals. I mean, do you want the totals that I like feel like I half-assed? Well, I didn't half-pass them, but my Campbell's won the last 5. High Point lost the last 3. It's a trick spot. That's kind of how I feel about it too. Okay, so let's do Duquesne. Is it Duquesne? I feel like it's Duquesne. I do that too. You get smashed and then you got to break for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to take Campbell down. Trick spot. I'm with it. Way too many bigs going on. The bigs I didn't love. We were really back and forth on Va-Tech and Georgia Tech. So let's take that down because that was definitely a point of contention for us. This was a Craig Trapp play, so I feel like Illinois should stay. Let me take this down so you guys nailed it. Quinnipiac. See, I said it right. Cappers direct 10 a.m. Central. Same here. Focus. What did Focus say? Yeah, me too. I know what he said. Yeah. Okay. I really do like Yukon. Focus says Campbell's a stay away. Okay, good deal. Anything else on here that we say stay away? I mean, I feel pretty okay with everything. The ones we really liked, I got these little thingy. Well, I didn't get them. I just found them. But they could be the ones we really like. We'll make them green for money. Oh, did these not stick? Are these not sticky notes? Then I got no use for you. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. Do we want to see the board? You say take Oklahoma down? You guys are just giving me more picks. We have enough picks. We need to now 2 cappers on Wager Talk say to take Michigan State. Okay. That was a Craig trap play. But he doesn't get them all right. No one gets them all right. So I'm with it.
For you.
Except for me. You like Nova over St. John? All right. Anything else? Teddy covers, says Michigan State. But does Teddy really cover? And here we go. You're with Illinois. Make sure Book Knight's good to play. Keep hearing he got hurt last game, but I don't see anything on the injury report. Be careful with Oklahoma. That Oklahoma was the consensus pick from the Picks and Parlays capper. That was the consensus play of the day. But I already liked Oklahoma before I figured that out about them. I like Georgia State. I like UConn. Akron's already started, but Akron would have a little green thing. I like Richmond, but I always like Richmond. It was a good team and they win, but they tend not to cover, and that's the name of our game. You're right. But aren't they also in a revenge spot? I fade Teddy too. That's what I was asking. But does Teddy cover? We all have our moments. Yeah, he's been losing lately. I think St. John with 17 points is a buttload of points. And a lot of you like Oklahoma. All right, so we'll stick with them. That was the consensus play on Picks and Parlays too. And you can buy that. I think it's less than $2 a day. It's $40 a month, and you can get all the consensus picks. And there's more than one. There'll be 10 of them or whatever on the consensus site. Michigan State, nope. Illinois. I like Illinois too. I wonder why Akron started losing this first half. Fantastic. Teddy's a guy at Wager Talk. Teddy Covers is his name. He's been in the business a long time. Okay, we're recapping. Now I feel like Illinois should be back up there. Okay. I think this is big, though. I think we're good. All right, let me pull these guys up because it's just going to help for our own sake. I'm working on something with totals right now. So let me see how my numbers did today. And if the new system is in play, then we'll have more totals tomorrow. If these two cash, then we're in business. Okay, so here's the board. If you're new to the show, this is the time where everyone likes to take a picture of the board. The time, Allie, do it. The time is now. And then, of course, if you're new to the show, also the number in black is the original number. We like to mess around with teasers. It's just something we do on the show. So these are 6-point teasers. If you want to deal with them, you can. If not, then don't. Yeah, for the record, we liked Illinois. For the record, we liked Vatek. And for the record, we liked LSU. Okay, so are we all good here? Oh, no, all of y'all are telling me Akron's losing. It happens. Let's see what time we're at. Oh, gosh, we're 6 minutes into this game. We're going to be all right. Just hang on a second. that is trending to an under. We'll see what happens. All right. Am I teasing all those play? The red number is the tease. The green dots are the ones that I really liked a lot. Just straight. I mix it up. Thanks, Laterica. See you later, alligator. Washington and Bowling Green, we've got them both on here. So yeah, I do tease them, and sometimes I straight bet them. And yeah, J-Rock, AZ, let's do this. Come on. His cousin's a ref in the Akron game. Text him. It's okay, guys. We're 6 minutes into this game and we're -1 or 2. It's okay. Like, just mellow. It's all right. I feel high totals always hit. They're telling you something. Yeah, every good team makes a run at it. I can't buy a bucket. All right. Focus likes the Illinois over 142 play. If anyone's on the fence about Illinois, he likes it going over. I'm on every day except for Mondays between 1 and 1:30 Eastern is when I start. It's usually like, I know, right? It's usually like 1:15 is usually it. Yeah, y'all know there's like one more half they're going to play, right? They're not even done with the first half of their first half. Like, we're in the first quarter. Yeah, guys, don't forget, give me that thumbs up, like and subscribe. You don't like the board? Well, it's all right. It happens that way sometimes. I don't parlay ever. I straight bet and I tease. Straight betting brings me more money. And that's something, like when we started doing the tease thing on the show. Yeah, it's early. When we started doing the tease thing on the show, it was something that I was learning. What are you doing?
Making it, just like putting it.
Okay, be careful, please. My child is cooking right now.
Making the quesadilla.
Making the quesadilla. What was I saying? So I find more money in straight betting. And then that's why I do. So on Friday, the last time we saw each other, we were 10-4 on the overall picks. So, if you straight bet all 14 of the picks that were on the board, 10 of them won and 4 of them didn't. So yes, I typically straight bet more than I tease. And then I'll pick like the 3 to 4 off the board that I like the most, and I'll tease those. So
she's a teaser.
You want to know why there's only 166 viewers and 62 likes? Because I was gone for 4 days. Yeah, stop sweating. Now it's 16 to 13. Everyone pop the thing on your chill pills. Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, like, subscribe, ring that bell, smash that like button. You said quesadilla like Mario. No, he's.
It's the quesadilla.
It's a me, Mario.
It's the quesadilla Mika, the wonderful quesadilla Mika. Like and subscribe, or else your mom. I don't know.
Okay, it's probably good he stopped talking there. That's just it. Okay, guys. Do you think some games are rigged or fixed? This is why I don't play the NBA, and it's why I stay out of the NFL. I don't think that college games are necessarily rigged and fixed, but I definitely think that pro sports are. And I don't want to say that it's rigged in a sense that, like, referees make bad calls, but I don't see any reason why all the money's on one team and then all of a sudden their main player has to sit with like a sore thumbnail, when all the money's been bet on them. So I think I'm just more careful about betting the NBA and the NFL. I feel like that is more the area where, where it could be rigged. So yeah, straight bets by far. And then if I do tease, I absolutely make sure. And same thing with parlays. I don't parlay. You guys know that about me. But if I do tease, I make sure that I straight bet every team in my tease. And you should do that with your parlays as well. Munich -125, UEFA is when we play the game with Akron. Yeah, see, that's just it. When Akron was in that little sweet spot there, that was a really good point to. Oh, thanks, Dominic. That was a really good time to jump on Akron plus more points, right? The refs know how to sway games toward the over and understand. They know the spread 100%. And you'll notice in conferences, if you're new with this, like the Big Ten is an under conference. The Big Ten refs stop the game every possible chance that they could have. Smells Bernie over there.
I know.
Okay. Big Ten refs slow down the game so hardcore and stop the game and foul shots and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I didn't do the round robin info. Like I said, we got into it was a bad week, a sad weekend. So I took the weekend off to kind of regroup. But on Saturday, we will do the round robin info again if Kurt is down to do that. So yeah, see, Joker, when he agrees on pro sports, I mean, I'm not saying it can or can't be done in the collegiate level. I just think it'd be a lot harder to hide as far as like
I got one now.
paying players.
Like and subscribe, or else.
All right, get out of here. I'm at work. This isn't your time. Okay. See what I deal with.
Like and subscribe, or college basketball.
All right, enough. This is why I keep them locked in the room when we do these. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, the green square is the new red dot. I'll show you guys the board one more time. And yeah, the green square is kind of the new red dot. Here we go. We had a couple that a lot of people were back and forth on. I was okay. It smells Bernie. So we had a couple that y'all were back and forth on. They were, I'm going to put them, I don't want to put them upside down, but how about at an angle? Because I still want to track them at the end of the day. This is my whole 5'2"-ness right here. I don't have the reach around. No reach around. Everyone likes a good reach around. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. No, I got it. Okay, so then those were the three that we were kind of like iffy on as well. The Vatech, Illinois, and LSU. The only thing is we've got way too many bigs on our board, so we had to get rid of some. So, all right, that's the board.
Looks real hot, Mom.
So that's it. All right, y'all. I think that just about does it for the day. Don't forget to give me those thumbs ups. Even if it's after the fact you're watching this video later, still feel free to drop your plays into the comment box. Eric says Buffalo and Illinois are a hot pick today. Something about that Buffalo had me off it. I like Buffalo. That was the side I'm on. I'm just probably not going to bet on it. Something about it looked a little funky to me. This is up. We got Texas. I like Texas. I like Georgia on the LSU side, but you guys are on LSU, so I'm cool with that. Florida and Texas Tech all money line. So that's his money line. It's all about that reach around. Thanks, Johnny. All right, guys. If you want, I'm on Twitter at @plusmoneyhoney. Otherwise, excuse me, I'm just all gross right now. I will. Oh, you'll be back tomorrow for sure. Excellent. Thank you, John. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Sorry, I had a little bit of a layoff there, but you know, it's all good. We're all good now, right? Hopefully the new system kicks butt today and I can get back on totals like an adult. All right. Until then, I'll see you guys mañana. And yeah, good luck. Good luck. Bye, y'all.